Just showing the final video of my seachem tidal 75, the way how I got it set up with sponge filters and pot scrubbies, sponges 30 ppi and 20 ppi and 10 ppi. Pore size is what that means. And now this is my final outcome, and as you can see here, I've got a little sponge cut here. Now I got this from Petco. It was obviously too thick to go in there, so what I did, and I'll just show you here real quick. So what I did is I just sorry about that, I just cut the top right here off so that it would fit just great. Now what is all this going to do? Well, this is going to add extra biological filtration and mechanical filtration to my tank, just to show you how well this thing works. Now when you take that off, look at, see all that wonderful brown stuff? That is that nitrifying bacteria that you want, of course, to be working. And of course, it's building up on my sponges as well, or my pot scrubbies and my sponges as well. But this is how I finally got it set up. And let me tell you, this is a wonderful way that I've got it set up. My tank is cycled. It's doing great. I'm getting that brown stuff built up in between the pot scrubbies. And of course, on my last video, like I said, I've got the 30 pore size, 20 pore size, and 10 pore size on the bottom. So I was able to fit 3 sponges on the bottom. One that's 1 inch, another one that's 2 inches, and the next one is 2 inch. And then the 7 instead of 6, 7 pot scrubbies I was able to actually fit in there. And then this sponge right here on the end as it's coming out, and it works out great. Just to show you how it's running here, see how well it's going out, and something, see, just wonderful, isn't it? That water is going right through those pot scrubbies. So this is a wonderful way to do it. Now when you do it this way, the only thing that you might have to clean out with aquarium water from time to time is this right here, because this does slow down your water flow a little bit, which that's fine. And you will also find, because that really doesn't hurt anything, but you will also find that this little blue tab right here will pop up a lot more often with this sponge being here. Don't let that deter anything. Just keep on letting it run. Keep on letting it run. Let it run until your flow gets really slow here from this, and then wash this off with aquarium water. But like I said before, people, we just need to let our filters run for months and months and months to really get that nitrifying bacteria growing really well, to get that clean, healthy water going really, really, really well. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to let this one just run for several months. But the way that I have this set up is just excellent. I just love the way that I have it set up. And something that I should have pointed out on my last video, but I didn't get a chance. All your old biomedia that you take out, and you got a lot of excess water in your tray, just take that excess water and all that nasty stuff, rinse it off in aquarium water really good. And when you get and with the excess water from your old biomedia, take it and just pour it in whatever filter you want. Just pour it in there, because that has a lot of good nitrifying bacteria on there that has been cultivated on your old biomedia. So just pour it in there to help get this right here kick started off pretty well. I did something else I wanted to go back and say as well. Now, like I said, I have been using starter bacteria for many years, but the last time that I used, and that goes for seachem stability and tetrasafe, didn't have that many problems didn't seem like out of Fritz 7, but it did not do very well this time in kickstarting this this filter off. Neither one of them did too good. Fritz did okay, and then and so I wonder if the companies, if their bacteria in the bottle per se is as effective as it used to be. And I've always wondered about that too, because I know nitrifying bacteria has to have oxygen, and it has to have a place for it to grow on, a surface. And the only surface in a bacterial bottle is the bottle itself. And so I've always kind of wondered about that. Heard some great things though, continuous great things about Dr. Tim's one and only. Even though I have never used it, it's quite expensive, but I've heard some good things about it. But seachem stability just doesn't seem to be as good as it used to be. Neither does Tetra Safe Start, and Frisch Zyme seems to be okay, but it doesn't seem to be as good either. So that's something that you might want to go to aquariumscience.org and kind of look that up and see what they say about that. Like I said, I've used them in times past, and they seem to do pretty good, but this time around they don't seem to have done as well. But anyway, that's the filter with the golden pothos on top, and that's the way how I got it fixed up there. And I'm really proud, really happy. I just think this is just so much effective than the way that I've had it before. And just remember what I said about, see, there's that blue dial. It's going to stick up. Don't worry about that. The main thing you got to worry about is when this gets really, really dirty and really starts to slow your flow down here. Then you might want to wash that out with a little aquarium water and put it back in. But as far as what's on the inside here, let me tell you, folks, that can go for a long time before we have to actually rinse those out with aquarium water. So that in the foam too. So love the way how this is set up. And so there you have it. Just want to show you how effective this was. On my next video, if I get time, and like I said, I don't try to make my videos too long, but I've done some stuff in the aquarium hobby that I haven't seen on YouTube yet, such as when I bought this acrylic aquarium. Just real quick, it had the guy said that it had a leak on it. So how do you fix a leak on the bottom on an acrylic aquarium, right? Well, I've done that, even though I never made a video about it, but I've done it. I've used, as you can see here, acrylic rods on the bottom, right? And maybe I'll make a video just about this tank and how I actually got this tank together. Now, it'll be just a lot of talking because I've done all the work without, video in it, but I can at least talk you through it and show you how I actually did this tank with acrylic rods. All right. Happy fishing.